Well, are you guys ready for the mark of the beast?
I've been ready since 1981.
Have you?
Yeah, since the day I was born.
This is kind of an old story now, but did you guys hear about this in Wisconsin?
No.
There's this company who has these small chips, and it would replace your little,
I've
your
heard
little,
this.
yeah, the little thing that you have to carry around in your corporate office to like get indoors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now you just conveniently put it in your hand for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you go to the snack bar at work and, that kind of thing. So, so the first thing that happens when some technology like this comes up is
Stop his mouth, Lord. Stop his mouth. The very stones will cry out.
The doomsday prophecy folk.
The John Hagees of the world.
The John Hagees of the world are holding
blood
up their
mooners.
Bibles, and they're saying this is the beginning of the end. And
this is Jerusalem countdown number 7.
Yeah, they're ready for the mark of the beast, and they're like gonna. And I get if Christian, there's a lot of Christians who still hardcore believe in the rapture, and I'm not want to take that away from them, but that at the same time, every new piece of technology isn't the mark of the beast.
Don't take my rapture from me.
Don't take my rapture from me. I think something's going to happen at the end. I'm just not going to write it all down and say this has to happen like that. But
right, but we've gotten to this point. We've evolved to it.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say,
someone said we backslid to it.
We've grown up in a culture where the mark of the beast, that's what it is. And where the rapture is going to happen. I grew up, if I walked into a room and nobody was there, I thought, did I miss it? Did I miss the rapture? We all had those miss the rapture moments. So, that being said,
I wish we'd all been ready.
Yeah, I don't really think in terms of the rapture now. I don't think in terms of Revelation being a end times, Kirk Cameron kind of thing. But the moment a chip comes out that they start implanting people, that's in me, man. And I'll be like, no, you ain't stamping me.
Yeah, and we work for large corporations, and so they could have this idea hey, why don't we do that? And to which I would say no, for a lot of reasons.
Is it forced? Is it voluntary?
It's voluntary
for now.
How it goes.
It's strongly encouraged.
It's
so more flair. I don't.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't plan to work at the job I'm at my whole life. I'm not injecting.
As much as I jump around, I'll have chips all the way up my arm.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to go to your forehead.
Yeah,
that's where they go next.
We might as well just start tattooing ID numbers on our arms.
So that's
Well, that also leads into something that's not talked about a lot, but it's the idea that the end times prophecies, what everybody interprets as that, was fulfilled at the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD. It's called preterism.
Yeah.
But I don't like to use the term preterism because it sounds like a crime, to catch a preterist. I usually just say, some people think that the end times have been fulfilled in 70 AD.
See, okay, you've
lost. That's why I don't go to churches.
I don't know the word. The word has been lost on me.
It's anyway. So.
But yeah, and I'm actually reading a book right now by a guy named Paul Ellis, who is kind of like a hyper grace kind of guy in those camps, but honestly, I'm not through with it yet, and I don't know which way he leans, but he explores both. The title of the book is called AD 70, which is when the temple was destroyed, and a lot of and I'll agree, a lot of the things in Scripture, I think, do point to that instance, and not so much what happens at the end, but it's an interesting thought to think that these end times prophecies have already been fulfilled in 70 AD.
Right.
All
I know is I'm not putting a microchip in my arm for a major corporation.
Yeah, we just grew up, it's been instilled in us too much. No matter what we think, it ain't happening.
For me, it's privacy, and we're running out of that.
Yeah, well,
and they don't tell you, they claim, it just... it just does the things with the door.
It does the thing with the thing.
The thing with the thing, the door, and the payment options or whatever. But are they
also know
tacking
Okay.
on anything else? In
Yeah,
there,
say you
They
call
also
off.
know you're in Vegas when you
Right.
said you're sick.
Say you're sick, and all of a sudden you want to take a trip
Yep.
to the nearest park, national park, or the nearest zoo, or
'Cause
the
it's-
nearest theme park.
It's an RFID chip. Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
I'll just put my arm
Those
in
are
an
the same
RFID
things that-
blocking
I
wallet.
was say they put those in tires now to
Right.
I mean,
There's
no.
and granted
They're just going to start
RFID.
shooting them everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, RFID doesn't have that much range, but I don't know. I'm not a slippery slope kind of a guy, but
My dogs have RFID chips in them or something.
yeah. I mean, our dogs aren't going to heaven.
Because they took the mark
They
of the
took
beast.
the mark. We
Yeah.
forced it upon them.
They can neither buy nor sell at the markets.